Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We are back in the fixed Ferrari 296 at Phillip Island for yet another track guide. Now, if you're new to my channel, what we do is a hot lap, then a breakdown, then we are back in the cockpit one final time with the driving line on. Any questions, let me know in the comments, but the track today and track temps are already shown on the screen. And if you want coaching from the guy doing this lap, Gianni Lutzu, you can go to his website, lutzudriverperformance.com. He's 10,500 iRating, and this livery is actually the real-life livery of one of his students. Enjoy. I'll be back in a minute and a half for the breakdown lap. In the meantime, enjoy the hot lap. Breakdown lap coming up next. Start this breakdown lap. So our braking marker for turn 1 is going to come up on the right hand side. You can see the 100 marker, and across from that there's a white line. It's not actually been drawn across the track, but it has been drawn on the edges of it. We're going to be braking about 20 meters after that. Now, Phillip Island is renowned for having no braking markers. It is a massive pain, makes my job much harder. But we're going to go past this 100 board, which we're just past now, and then we've got this white line, and we're going to brake about 20 meters after that. So right in front of where the car is now, we're braking it to about 50-55%, and we're going to just nicely trail that off back on the gas in 5th gear. So as we're at the apex here of turn 1, we are back on the gas. Now for turn 2, even trickier. What we are looking for on the right hand side of the screen, you see the tyre wall is higher and then it goes slightly lower. We're going to start braking as soon as we are alongside where it begins to get lower rather than higher. So as we get there now, if I look in my right hand triple, it's not any good for you to see. I'll see if I can zoom out. There we go. If I go to my right-hand triple, then I can actually still see the higher tyre wall. But this is where we start braking. And again, we're braking to about 50%, holding it, and then a long trail off. And we start picking back up on the gas in 3rd gear after a long trail off. All nice and straightforward. So we're going to go absolutely flat here through turn 3. But turn 4, we're going to start braking really quite early. And where we're going to start braking is well ahead of the 50. And if you see on the left-hand side of the track, you see there is this dirt patch. And we're going to start braking halfway along that dirt patch. Here we are, exactly now. So well ahead of the 150, because Johnny doesn't brake hard, he brakes even. And we brake to about 65-70%. We're going to hold that all the way through until now. And now we're going to slowly trail off in 3rd gear. And now we're going to start picking back up on the gas at roughly where the apex is of turn 4. Now for turn 6, we are going to start braking at the end of the white and blue rumble strip on the right hand side. So as soon as that disappears under the car, this is where we start braking, and again to about 50% and another long trail off. It's a lot of trailing off in this car around here. Now, turn 8, we're going to take absolutely flat, but I'm going to pause it once we get to the end here. So for turn 9, there is no specific braking marker that you can see, other than, I'll get a little bit closer to it. For turn 9, up ahead, you can see where the rumble strip starts on the left-hand side, the white and the blue. We're going to start braking halfway along between where it starts and where it starts to move off to the left-hand side. So we want to be mid-track here, and we're going to start braking exactly halfway along that, which is going to be in about 2 car lengths from where I am now. This is just letting you know what it looks like. So we start braking, not overly hard, only up to about 40%. And then again, a long trail off. We drop it down to 4th, and now we start picking back up on the gas ahead of this little rise for turn 9. And our braking marker for turn 10 is going to be, again, about 2 or 3 car lengths in front of where I am now. So well ahead of the 50-meter board on the left-hand side, and just before the track starts dropping off and out of view. So exactly here. And we're going to brake in a straight line up to about 65, 70%. And then we're just going to slowly drop that off, and then back on the gas in 2nd gear. Now for turn 11, we're just going to do a lift, and we're going to lift from 100% down to about 50, and then start picking back up on the gas. And now we're just going to floor it all the way through turn 12. And then back on the gas. And over and across the line we go in a 25.6. That's an epic lap, Gianni. Right, we've got one final version coming up next with the driving line on and without me talking. Enjoy.